Any difference either, so it'd be kind of interesting sometime to find out how a team, when they do have the designation to kick, what goal do they want to defend? Why do they want one end or the other here?
We're all set to go. And Minnesota has Chris Gators back deep to handle the kickoff, number 2. And Jeff Skillett, number 11, will kick off. And we're underway at the Metrodome. It comes on the far side, out to the 20-yard line, out to the 40, and tripped up right there.
That's exactly what we talked about. If they get something done here quickly, it could be the real factor in this game.
The Gophers have Terry Stewart starting in the backfield in place of Thompson. He got the pitch and didn't get the corner.
So we'll talk more about the quarterback here as the game goes on.
2nd down and 10 as Schaffner rolls out, throws it, is not complete. It hit the turf, and it was intended at the flanker spot. And there's the Hawkeye defensive unit.
Right, the 2 good defensive ends, Joe Mott, Burke, Matt Brulin coming on, replacing Jimmy Johnson. Brulin's doing a good job. There you see son Jim, Quas, Smiley, Weiss, Hanks, and Brown fill out that defensive unit.
So it's 3rd down and 10 for the Gophers. Schaffner back to throw now, runs up in there, still wants to throw now, puts it away to run, and a flag is down, and he's out.
With that minimal gain of 5 yards, it'll be 4th down and 5.
Had a great time watching his son play this season. I'm sure a lot of days.
The occasion, which they did.
Brent Herbel's into punt. They got the rush on him, gets it away. Peter Marciano standing back, fair catch at the 7. Number 84, Marv Cook, the tight end. Here's the handoff going to Saunders as he slants into the left side, and it was
over there.
It's a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5. Hartlieb throws out and complete to Cook, the tight end, and he's got a 1st down. He's out of bounds.
Over on the left side, but the other thing, Bob Schmidt's in there at left guard.
Gain of 9. They give it to Saunders into the right side. They wrap him up as he
back there with Richard Bass at fullback.
Gain of about a yard, actually. Hartlieb going to throw again. Throws to the sideline. It's complete and out of bounds for Sean Smith. Out wide to the left with Bass and Saunders, 23 and 32 in the I formation. They shovel it to Saunders, cuts it inside, nice cut, the 40 and down at the 39.
Well, they've had some problems up here and with injuries primarily.
Back to their own 46. It's 1st and 20 now. Here's the throw by Hartlieb, complete to Saunders to the 50, to the 40 of Minnesota, and spilled at the Minnesota 30. Hollering up and down the line. You'll see him doing a lot of that tonight with the noise. Going back in the pocket on 2nd down. Throws it's complete to Cook. He's got the 1st down, and he's out of bounds at the Gopher. 4 for 4, 59 yards. Our stats guy is Mark Jennings again tonight. Here's the delay to Saunders. Good job of adjusting to the 20 and to the 15 and down and out of bounds. Down at the Gopher 13 is where they spot it. Hartlieb gives it to Bass this time, the fullback. He's inside the 10, and he did a good job of keeping those legs driving. Squirts. It's a Michigan State game. Number 60 from Waterloo at left guard. They give it to Bass. He's got a hole, and they drop him at the 2. Bell is in there in the power I formation. They give it to Bass into the rather 2.
They're going to hammer it right in there again.
Hartley gives to Bass. He leaps, and they body block him out of there.
Keeping Iowa out of the end zone.
3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. No gain. They shovel it to Saunders. Skips a tackle to the corner. He's in for the touchdown. Just inside the pylon for Mike Saunders, who starts here tonight in place of Tony Stewart, who had the knee operation this week. Saunders, a redshirt freshman from Milton, Wisconsin.
And Mike Saunders does a good job. Great block there by Bass right there to get him to the outside, but he relaxes just a little bit. Look at this. Then all of a sudden he has to get in and turn it on a little bit to get inside.
Matt Rogers will hold it. Spot is down. The kick is up, and it is no good. And Skillett, who had made all 31, 8:59 left here in the first quarter. The Hawkeyes lead at 6-0. Back after these messages on the Hawkeye Sports Network.
I think we're going to see as this season goes on with the Hawkeyes.
Comes to Gators at the 5-yard line. Chris Gators. He gets away from a tackle. Now he's wrapped up. They mark it at the 22. And they have Stewart in the tailback spot. Terry Stewart, he gets the handoff off left guard, and no gain. 2nd and 10. Scott Schaffner, number 15, the quarterback. Inside flip, and it's Octavius Gould, the fullback, and he gets onto the 31, and it's not a first down.
Play after showing a pass.
3rd down and a yard. They pitch it for a sweep to Stewart, and he's got the first down. Out to midfield at the Hawkeye 40, away from Hanks for a moment, and now brings him down at the
touchdown to move it down deep into Iowa territory.
38-yard gain, 6-0. The Hawkeyes lead it here. First down, Minnesota in Hawkeye territory, and they give it this time to the fullback, and that is for the Gophers. 6-0. The Hawkeyes lead it. Schaffner going to the air to the sideline. It is complete, and the receiver is spilled at the 20. They put Jason Bruce wide to the left. They set Chris Gators to the right. Here's Schaffner back in the pocket. Not much pressure this time. Throws it back, and it's not complete. And 10 from the Hawkeye 19. A sweep by Stewart into the short side, and he is inside the 15. It's not a first down. Left with the tight end also set that way in a gap with Gators to the right, number 2 to the sideline. Schaffner gives to Stewart on a slant, and he does not get the first down. He's into the 10, and Brent Berglund will attempt a field goal. It'll be a 28-yard attempt. Spot is down, kick is up, and it is good. So timeout in the field. 4:36 left in the first period. Iowa. Here's the kickoff, and it comes to Sean Smith. Out to the 20 and to the 25.
Upfield, give the Hawkeyes a pretty good room to start this offensive drive.
At their own 25. Hartley gives it in there to Richard Bass, goes down the line until he finds a very little hole. 2nd down, about 8.5 for the Hawks. Hartley gonna go to the air. He's complete to Saunders out of the backfield, and they drive him
after he catches the ball.
First down, 6-3 the Hawks. Saunders gets a hole on the left side, and he. Marv Cook is the tight end. Here's Hartley on 2nd down. Got lots of time. Gives it to Bass, and he is rolled down at the 42.
Get the ball dumped off to that back coming out of the backfield once again.
3rd down and 4. Hartley going to throw it to the sideline, and it is interference. Cornerback and a strong safety. There you see the indication from Tom Quinn, the referee. 6 of 6 for Hartley, 71 yards. First down at the Gopher 43. Here's a double handoff. Sean Smith on the reverse to the 40, the 35, and a first down at the 31.
And pick up some nice yardage.
Gain of 12. First down. Hand it to Bass, and he is into about.
He's improving all the time with his blocking.
I got to talk about that signal that Mike just gave me on that. That was just a new signal for Mike. Here's a he gets to the 3rd down and 5 at the 26 of Minnesota for the Hawkeyes. Hartley going to throw it. He does out of the left, not complete. He was spotted at the 33 for Jeff Skillett. Spot is down. The kick is up high enough, far enough, and it is no good. It's off to the side. Off. Minnesota first down. Here's Schaffner to the air. It is not complete. 2 to 73. 2nd and 10 Minnesota from its own 26. 6-3 game. Over the right side, they give to Fred Fox.
His foot was sore and couldn't run, or his leg was sore. So they're probably going to rest him tonight, not to hurt him anymore.
Here is Schaffner with the chase on. Going to go to the sideline. Got to keep it, and steps out of bounds to handle Brent Herbel's punt. He's a 38-yard average punter. Hangs it high. Marciano at the 26 starts out. Gets it to the 30. Gets a block, and out of bounds on the 89-yarder here for a touchdown 2 years ago.
You bet.
First down, they pitch it to Saunders up through a crack, and he gets to the 41. There it is. It's the end of the Hawks lead at 6-3. 14 minutes left in the first half. First down at the Gopher 46. Hartley Hartley on the back pedal, throws it, not complete. His receiver had fallen down, Marv Cook. The Gopher 46 for the Hawkeyes, who lead it 6-3. Hartley giving to Saunders, and he gets to the 42. There's a fumble and a scramble. Looks like they
got excited, pointing to their way. The ball was down.
Going off with what looked like a knee. They're 9-3-3-5, 9-4-3-1. Third down play for Hartley. He throws, and it is complete to Saunders at the 25 to the 20, and he's bumped out of bounds inside the 15 at the 13. And a first.
And they call a personal foul. You watch it here. You can see the Minnesota player. Looks like he might have his face mask, but then he gives him an extra push and shove outside. So it's half the distance to the goal. So the Hawkeyes first and goal on the 6.5, 7-yard line.
Saunders and Bass in there in the I formation. They send Harberts wide to the left. They give off to Bass. He's inside the 5 to the 4. Lead it 6-3. Harberts way wide to the left. Number 16, 22 Smith in the gap. Bell leaning in there. Make sure he's got things straight. He gets the handoff into the middle. He goes down to the 1 for Nick Benton. Saunders, Bass, and Bell. They give it to Saunders. He leaps, and he's in for the touchdown. His second.
Guy, we'll see it one more time. There he is, diving in the end zones.
2 touchdowns. Bell alone in the backfield. Missouri, number 40, wide to the right in the slot formation to the right. It is Bell, and doesn't look like he's got it. They stop him down there at the goal line, driving back. These messages on the Hawkeye Sports Network.
Yards, so the Hawkeyes are right around the 200-yard mark here in this first half.
Chris Gators at the 9, to the 20, out to the 30, shifts, and is brought down on a solo tackle at the 11:30 left in this first half. They give it to Fred Foggy, and he comes
200 mark with that last drive of 62 yards at 134 the first quarter. But the Hawkeyes only have 12 points on the board for a pretty good execution so far on the offensive side. Not being able to execute on a couple extra points and a missed field goal.
Pat Evans is in there at center for Minnesota. 2nd down and 8. Schaffner going to scramble. Dave Hates got the chase on him, and now he stops, gets a block, and gets Minnesota. 3rd down and 15 yards to go for the first down. They're in setbacks with Schaffner back in there to throw it to the sideline, and it is complete to the tight end, Herbal, a junior from Grafton, North Dakota. Here's the punt away. It's a short one and a wobbler. Going to bounce at the 30. Marciano stops it at the 20, comes to the 28, and they boom him down.
45 left here in the second quarter. The Hawkeyes get good field position once more. They've moved the ball well every possession that they've had.
Hartley intercepted by Ron Getz of the Gophers.
Nope, now wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Declined, and you'll see it here. Trying to set up the screen pass. It was there, too. He throws it off there to Dick Bell after Dick has done such a great job picking off for catching those types of passes. Slipped right through his fingers, and
Scott Schaffner, number 15, is the quarterback. Octavius Gould, number 32 at fullback. 23 is Terry Stewart, who gets the handoff, goes to the outside, flag is down, gets to the 29.
And Craig Otto.
Was Jim Riley who unloaded him, though, in this first half. Minnesota's got Jason Bruce out to the left. He comes in motion as Schaffner throws over the middle, complete to Gould out of the backfield, the fullback, and they bring him down at the 35 and 11 for Minnesota. Terry Stewart, and he's off left tackle, not much there, and the Hawks on top 12-3. Skillett missed his first extra point of the season. Schaffner throws. It is batted away, almost intercepted. Goal try by Brent Berglund. Spot is down. The kick is up, and it is good. A 50.
Well, it certainly was 50 yards. Can't beat that. Once again, the Hawkeye defense, though, after the turnover, did their job. And that is to keep Minnesota out of the end zone, forced them into a field goal, and you can't say he did much more than they.
0 yards in 4 plays. Mark Jennings says that's easy to figure. They took over at the Hawk 33, and because of the 10-yard hold, they wound up there. Out comes Davis, out to the 30 where they whack him down. Personal foul was the call. Both sides, and so it's offsetting. That is Saunders.
Baxley and Dave Turner in there at left guard. Fairly unexperienced. He's played some and has played pretty well, but boy, when you can't keep the same people out there on a regular basis, you never get that continuity and feel for it.
Give it to Saunders. A flag goes down as he was rolled down on the holding. Here's the indication from Quinn.
Repeat second down. It will be a spot foul.
Team for the Hawks from their own 23. Hartley throws. It's complete to Cook. And he's bumped on the sideline and goes down across Smith. 2 and 22 with Nick Bell alone in the backfield. Hartley shovels it to Bell, makes a cut, and trying to fight for that first down. He has to get to the 40. And
for no gain.
First Iowa punt of the game. A low snap, and Adams gets it away. Gators won't field it.
Yeah, what happened is the snap was a little bit low, and when it skipped, it looked like it skipped off the ground. When Adams went down to field it, he had a knee on the ground, so they're saying he was down. The knee was on the ground when he had the ball. So there's a big play, turnover-wise, against the Hawkeyes.
Hawk 29. Gould and Stewart in the I formation behind Schaffner. And the Gophers smell a wounded whale here. Here's Schaffner with the throw, and it is complete. And down he goes, and that is Chris.
Minnesota gets on a roll.
17-yard gain. They give it to Gould, the fullback, straight ahead, and he got to for Minnesota. 55% passer, came in here with 1,096 yards. Second down play. Schaffner pop pass, not complete, threw it behind Chris Gators' hands. He leads Iowa in interceptions with 3. Now it's third down and 9. Schaffner once again to the end zone. Gators, it's complete, a touchdown! Flag down! Beat Greg Brown over there in the left corner of the end zone, but a flag is down!
Well, we'll have to wait and see. We're going to get the signal here. Offside against Iowa, so it will be a touchdown. So the Gophers take advantage of a big break. The low snap from center on the punt, but as Adams went down to field it, he had his knee down, and so when the knee touches and you're in possession of the ball, it was spotted right there. So Minnesota takes advantage of that. There you see a great diving catch. Good throw by Schaffner. Greg Brown getting beat on an in cut and then out to the corner. So Minnesota taking advantage of a break here. Ties the game.
Here's the kick. Spot is down for Berglund. It's up, and it is good. So with 5:15 left here in this yard line, and in 4 plays, they had themselves the touchdown.
Knee injury, but he's back in there.
So with 5:15 left, the Hawks at their own 20. Hartley throwing down the middle. It is intercepted at the 35-yard line by Charles McCree, number 3, a senior, Bolingbrook, Illinois, a cornerback, and once again, Minnesota's got it at the Hawkeye 35-yard line. Oh, brother!
That's right. Turnovers will kill you, just like penalties kill drives. You'll see it here. Chuck Hartley trying to find Devin Harberts on that pattern curling in from the upper part of the screen. Looks like it's pretty well zipped, but boy, there you see, stepping in front, McCree. And Devin Harberts makes the tackle. McCree, if he wasn't tackled right there, had a lot of running room.
First down, Minnesota at the Hawk 35. Schaffner to the sideline, complete to Otto, the tight end. Buddy at home saying, brother. Here is Octavius Gould through a hole, wrapped up from behind by Jim Riley at the 4.
Really getting after it right now.
Trying to cash in on the third big break for them in this half. Schaffner, a looping pass, not complete. He had Gators cover the 3-yard line. And it looked like it might. Schaffner on a tight roll, throws to the corner, and it is intercepted by the Hawkeyes, by Merton Hanks. He's out to the 25-yard line. Oh, he ran into a big block of people who ran out of it. Down the sideline he goes, and he's rolled down at the Minnesota 28-yard line, but a flag is down back up the field.
Yeah, that's right. I think it's going to be a call against the Hawkeyes trying to block number 67 there for Minnesota coming off, James Lennon. There you see it. Personal foul. Oh, just personal foul. Time to move her down the field.
First down at the 22 of Iowa. Hartley with lots of time. Throws it. And it is complete out of the backfield. And it's out to the 30 in for Iowa. He went out a while ago with an injury. Hartley throws. It's complete. And it's a first down for the Hawkeyes as they...
Pretty regular basis.
First down. Their own 39. Hartlieb steps up into it. Throws. It is complete to Smith. And he's down to the 45.
Smith should be thinking about getting out of bounds.
Second down and 4. Hartlieb steps up in. Throws complete to Cook. And they nail him right at the spot. Third down. They shovel it to Bell. He's got Divis out in front. He's got the first down by plenty as he moves to the Gopher. 1,000 of them. Start to set up a little bit of a stir with Harberts out to the left. Now Smith comes from the right in motion to the left side. Hartley throwing. It is complete and out of bounds on a diving catch. First down on the 24. Pitch it back to Bell. Makes his cut. Wrap him up from behind. And rather it was
or a crack back or a clip. There it is. Crack back, block below the knees.
Hartley with a first down and a mile, and it's not complete. Hartley back to throw again. Throws complete and down short of the first down, and that is Hartley. Starts to roll, gets the block from Bell. Now the hunt is on, and down he goes. They sack him for the Anderson, the center. Divis on the right side along with Miller. Here's Hartley with the protection from that group. Throws toward the end zone. He's got a man down there, not complete.
He sure did. And it was a desperation type of play, but there you have it. Minnesota 13-12. A little bit of a surprise at halftime. Try to come out and play flat the second half. You're going to get beat. You better get going and get this thing rolling.
Here's Saunders and trying to get away with a stiff arm. Wriggled away and got a couple more yards. Got cornerback Max Stevens, a linebacker, who made the tackle. 3rd and a yard. They pitch it to Saunders. Makes the cut. He's got the first down out to the 29.
People backwards and give those backs a chance to run.
Hartley going to go to the air for the first time with lots of time. Throws to Bell, complete at the 31. And that'll be a game. And a total of 249 to 145. Total yardage Iowa's way. Hartley 7 out of 15 out of 20. 2 interceptions. Here's Saunders with the ball. And he is out to the 43. And a first down for Mike Saunders. First down at the 43 of the Hawkeyes. Hartley on a delay for Saunders. Ankle biter by 13-12. Hawkeyes with a second down and 8. They give to Saunders. Scoots to the outside and may have the first down. Took a period. Saunders 16 carries, 72 yards. Hartley a delay to Saunders to the short side, and he is down at the 32.
Field for another first down.
Watkins out wide to the left. Smith in the gap that way, and Harbert set out to the short side of the right about 7 or 8 yards. Hartley to Harberts and complete and out of bounds at the 25. Down and 3 at the Gopher 25. They give to Richard Bass. Gets a nice hole. Good blocking, and he's in to the 16. Deep in Gopher territory. And now
they might have called it right from the start, but Chuck Hartley sure knew what it was.
Bell is the lone back in the backfield. Shovels it to Bell and bumps into blockers. Now comes down to left. Now the slot is to the right with 22, Sean Smith. And Harbert's that way. And Bass is in as the lone back in the backfield, number 23. He gets the handoff straight in the middle, and he's inside the 5. Sent out to the right. Actually, 3 tight ends with Ward, 88, in there. Hartley wants to throw for it. He does. It's complete. A touchdown to Tom Ward. One of the 3 tight ends in the ball game, and it's a 4-yard touchdown pass to Tom Ward. Ward from Iowa City, 6'4", 230, and a senior.
And 2 out of the 3 tight ends are right side by side, which is a little bit unusual. I don't think you'd want it that way normally. You'll probably be able to see it right the bottom of your screen. As Hartley throws it, you'll see Ward and Palmer right there with him.
They're going to go for 2. Hartley wants to throw for it, and it is batted away. 4 now tonight, 184 yards. Saunders with 7.
Them right away. We'll have to wait and see.
George Murphy kicks off for the Hawkeyes. Comes to Sean Lumpkin at the 9-yard line. Out to the 20 and to the 30, where he first downs for the game. Iowa 19. Minnesota's got 5. 32-yard line's the line of scrimmage. They hand off to Octavius Gould, the fullback, and he gets
also on that punt.
Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Schaffner, the quarterback, inside flip, and it is complete to Gould. And now high formation for Gould and Terry Stewart, 32 and 23. Schaffner for Minnesota throws a wobbler, and it is complete to Gators. A first down at the Hawkeye 48. They give to Terry Stewart off left tackle, and he gets a little bit last week, and he was the guy that they got to on that last pass play. They give to Gould, the fullback. A flag is down, though, by the line judge.
Offside on the defense.
It's an 18-13 game. Iowa for Minnesota at the Hawk 41. Stewart gets the shovel to the short side and roll him down to the side. Iowa 29 on Adams touching his knee down on a low snap. They got a touchdown and a field goal out of those 2 situations. Rolling is Schaffner, the quarterback, looking and throwing for the end zone. It is not complete. Oh!
Melvin back in there. He's sat out the last couple of weeks with an injury.
The fans see our reruns, and you hear them oohing and on after the rerun. Schaffner on a scramble to the sideline, and it is intercepted but out of bounds by the Hawkeyes as Schaffner. I wonder if he's been ejected. I wonder if he touched the referee or something, but still, that would still be unsportsmanlike conduct, I would think. Gould is the carrier for Minnesota, and he's gained for Gould. 2nd down and 5 for the Gophers. On a delay to Stewart, big hole inside the 10. Terry, 63 yards, 9 carries for Stewart. First down and goal to go for the Gophers. Out of the eye, they give it to Stewart. He's through a hole. He's out of bounds. Driven out by Brian Wise. They in the ball. Schaffner rolls out, keeps, and down he goes. They wrap him up at the 4-yard. 3rd down. Stewart and Gould. Stewart in motion, number 23. Schaffner going to throw for it. It is batted down. Greg Brown, a good play. Knocked it. Angle is from the right. Herbal. The punter will hold it. Spot is down. The kick is up, and it is good. And Berglund puts through his 3rd field goal of the night. 4:53 left in the 3rd period. Timeout on the field. We've got a game here. Iowa 18, Minnesota 16. Back after this. Smith on the near side, 22. Comes to him in the end zone. Out he comes to the 10 and out to the 15.
Flies on, and they were able to do it, so can't take anything away from the effort of Minnesota by any means, but the Hawkeyes just have been playing as sharp as I think they can. That's, I think, is the difference of the game right now.
18-16 game. The Hawks lead it. They give to Bass, who slants over that right side, fumbles the ball. Minnesota's got it. Minnesota has recovered at the Hawkeye 24, and it is Sean Lumpkin, a free safety, a true freshman who flopped on the pumpkin.
Well, there's a case of it just Richard Bass putting together an extra effort. Watch this now. He looks like he's tackled a couple times. He keeps fighting and fighting. Obviously, when he's on his feet like that, you can see him rip the ball loose. That's a good play by the defender for Minnesota. Ron Getz was the guy that when he knew the ball was out there, you take a shot at it, you try and pull it loose.
At the Hawk 24-yard line. Schaffner on the roll, stops and throws, complete, a nice throw, a touchdown, Jason Bruce. It's a 24-yard play, and that was a great pass by Schaffner, who threw back off the roll.
Well, Schaffner did a good job getting out there to sprint out action. Greg Brown was right there in the coverage also, but he couldn't get a hand on the ball. And the defender doing a good job of shielding him away from it. You were going to get a good look at it here. Watch this as he sprints out. Melvin Foster coming on the blitz. He gets plenty of time to set up, throw back across his body, and Greg Brown dives trying to make the play. So Minnesota, once again, turnover the
4-2 here. Schaffner wants to throw for it, swings one out wide. It is complete to Stewart, and it's well played. The Hawks drop him. So 362 and 83 yards, but on the other end, it's been Merry Christmas time as Minnesota has scored, taking over from the Iowa.
Got to have to give him credit for that.
Geyer kicks off. Smith on the near side, Davis on the far. It comes to Smith on the goal line, brings it out to the 15 and runs into a pin hit. And tackle Anderson at center. Davis on the right guard, and Hawthorne's the right tackle now. Hartley to throw. It is complete to Harberts at the 41. 21 in the first 8 games for 42 catches for the season. There it is for Saunders.
Just can't keep, they're just not consistent.
That's Saunders, and he is out to the 3rd down and 2 for the Hawks. Saunders on the flea flicker, back to Hartley, down the sideline, Harberts, touchdown!
Oh.
No! Didn't get it as he was on Hartley, but the flea flicker works to the 3. Here's the give inside and a leap down on the goal line. At the 1-yard line, they give it to Saunders, got open field ahead of him. Can he get the corner? He does! He's in for the touchdown! Stepping inside the pylon, and Mike Saunders has just scored his 3rd touchdown of the game, all from a yard away.
Well, that's the same play that they ran for the first touchdown down at the other end. And that time before, he slowed up, held the ball up. This time he went to the pylon. And
watch how he uses the referee here.
You bet. He turns on the burners right there.
Holski Hole, spot is down, kick is up by George Murphy, and it is good. So George Murphy.
The thing, but overall, it's great to see him take that ball and move it like that.
So the flea flicker. Hartley to Harberts on a 48-yarder to the in the middle. Number 2 comes at the 15-yard line to one of the upmen. That's Fred Foggy, and he is out to the 29. Octavius Gould is the fullback with Terry Stewart. Schaffner on the roll, throws it to the sideline, and it was not complete. As the receiver here tonight, 63,894, seeing a heck of a game between 2 old rivals, Iowa's oldest rival, and that's Terry Stewart, rolled down by Melvin Knight, a redshirt freshman who took over for Alan Holt, who dropped down to the scout team, in fact, was not injured. Throws complete to Gould, the fullback, a 1st down almost. The Hawkeyes setting up with Mott and Burke, the defense, the other tackle.
Well, Keppel's in there, nose guard.
Yeah, he's at middle guard now.
That's right.
With Haight out of there. Hand off to Stewart. He bumped into his own blocker, and he's down at the Burke. Now Haight's back in there again. 2nd and long. Schaffner throws wide open. Gators, a great catch and a 1st down.
Holding.
So that's
second down.
Going to put them back, and it'll be fourth quarter action after this break for our local station. Iowa City could have been a different kind of game, I'm sure, but that's made it quite a game. Here's Schaffner. Gets the rush, throws complete to Gators, and he is down at the 35.
Yardage. Great opportunity here for the Hawkeyes to stop this drive or this series and get them all back.
25-22, the Hawkeyes. Schaffner gets the rush from Haight, got a hand on him, throws it, it's deflected, seemed to bounce off us. Marciano was shaken up in the first half as Herbal gets the punt away. Hook takes it at the 25 and is rolled down right there. Of Chuck Long's yardage record for a season. With Nick Bell in there along with Saunders, who gets the handoff into the line, and Saunders brought down.
Nice gain anyway, approximately 5 yards.
Second down and about 6. Hartley throws, batted away at the line, and it will third down and 6 now for the Hawks. Hartley gets the rush, steps up in there, shovels it away to Bell and to the 30, and he took people with him out across the 25-22. The Hawks on top. 12:54 left in the fourth quarter. Delay to Saunders into the short side, and he's to the 44. Record of 3,297 yards for a season passing. Handoff on the crisscross to Bell, through a hole, out in the open, and they bring him down in Gopher territory. First down at the 38 of Minnesota. Hartley again to Saunders, and he's inside the 30.
Can move the football against Minnesota.
Second down and a fat yard. They give inside, and that is.
Hopefully we get another one going here.
Bell, 8 carries for 55 yards. First down the Hawkeyes at the 25 of Minnesota. Again, the cross buck, and it's Bell out of the open on the same play, and he's down to the 15. Fumble on the snap, and Hartley covers it up. We've got Dave Hudson, and the play was blown, whistle blew.
Hartley some dramatic signals, not knowing what he might be. Hawks can do some real damage if they can put this in there.
Hudson is in there to block. Pass is batted again. And those Minnesota. Mazzeri to the right. Harbridge to the left. And Bass now goes out as the slot man to the left. And Hudson's in there to block. Rolling is Hartley. And throwing. It is not complete. Shooting.
He might not have been shaken up a little bit.
Spot is down. Kick is up. High enough. Far enough. Good! George Murphy puts it through from 30. Not able to play tonight.
On the defense, stepping on the offensive player and elevating himself. Automatic first down.
And a touchdown. Or a shorter field goal. Pitch it to David Hudson. And he is down inside the Saunders and Bass. Give it to Saunders into the right side, down to the 5. Hartley on the scramble, throws not complete. He was in field goal. Paholski will hold it. Spot is down. Kick is up. It is good, and Murphy makes the redo good. So 7:28 left now, and it's Iowa 28, Minnesota 22. Back after this with Foggy and Lumpkins back there with him. Gators takes it at the 10-yard line. Comes out to the 25, through a hole to the 30.
I mentioned earlier, I think maybe Skillett, in fact, he hasn't been kicking off, or obviously the field goal and extra point. He might have been hurt on one of those kickoff returns.
Schaffner throws complete. Jason Bruce, first down. At
Softon.
Keaton Smiley is in there right now. He was not tossed out earlier. We were wondering about that. He's been playing here. Here's Schaffner on the scramble. Throws it. Intercepted. Crossed at the 41. To the 50. And out of bounds. Fred.
Oh, boy. What a strut.
Hand off to Saunders. Looks for room, and they put him down. Hartley going back. Throws complete, and the receiver's down on.
Yes, he's had a great game.
Third down and a fat 5. Hartley on the out to Smith, and inside the 40, not a first down and 6 inches at the Gopher 38. Hartley gives the pass, first down and then some, into the 30. 1 times for 57 yards. First down, they shoveled it to Saunders, got Bass out in front of him, and he runs into blockers and tacklers. Second down, almost 10. Bass again works off the right side, and he worms to go. 1986. Hard lead to Bass. Not much there on a third.
Ron Tompolsky in there holding.
40-yard try right on the 30-yard line. The kick is up high enough, far enough. Yes, it's good.
You bet. Little George Murphy, huh? Been around here 4 years, redshirted his first year, if I remember correctly. Unbelievable.
And here he is going to kick off right here, right now. Kicks it short, fielded by a short man at the 23, and falls down at the... Schaffner going to throw, throws one complete to Gould, Octavius Gould, and he is down at the 30.
But couldn't keep his feet.
Schaffner throws, it is not complete, and it was Merton Hanks who broke in there that time and had a shot at it. Down and 7 for Minnesota. 31-22 the Hawks, 1:52 left. Here's Schaffner rolling and almost had by Joe Mott, gets away, throws it, it's complete to Michael Baker, still on his feet, reverses now, and a flag goes down. Now he's going to try and reverse the other way, and is caught from behind by Hanks and brought left.
Clipping on the offense, decline, 4th down.
Punt here is this is 4 down situation with the minute 28 to go.
4th and 12. Schaffner back to throw, throws into the middle. It is complete at the 30-yard line, and that
a couple field goals and an extra point.
At the 30-yard line of Minnesota, they give to Richard Bass, and he gets into the 25-yard line. I think it's 5.9327. At the 25-yard line, Hartley gives to Bass, and he is into the 20. Come on, Charlie, give us a little floor. Carried that hard a few times.
Carried that once, yeah.
Give to Richard Bass, and he gets into about 22. The Hawkeyes win it here tonight, and we'll be back after this message on the Hawkeye Sports Network. 22, and Chuck Hartley, we have him 23 out of 33 tonight, 279 yards, and he got into some more of Chuck Long's records.